Hey everyone, MichaelEymer here, and I have some explosive news. Check it out. That's right, y'all. I'm moving. Not out of Washington, not even out of Spokane, actually. I've made a very calculated decision to move to a different real estate brokerage here in Spokane, and I'm really excited to announce that I will be joining eXp Realty. For those of you that are new to my page, or new to me, or even those of you that know me and don't really know this part of my journey, I have been working towards becoming a realtor for over a year now. I've had all sorts of medical things in between and bumps along the road and whatever, but I pushed through and I did all the studying and I stressed about the test and I aced the test. And then I started vetting real estate companies, and I went to all sorts of open houses to see how certain agents worked, how their agencies worked, to ask them questions. And then I started interviewing at actual brokerages, and I did for a few here until I came to Coldwell Banker Tomlinson. And I met some really wonderful folks there that just welcomed me in. It ended with us all hugging, and it just felt so right with those folks that I connected with, that was where I was supposed to be. And still to this day, I don't regret that decision. But we are 6 months down the road, and I got to enjoy the time in a brick and mortar, which really I think was essential when starting in the real estate industry. You know, I got to be in the room, I got to hear the lingo, I got to see how people worked, I got to see how some really experienced pros worked. And I already made some really great connections with some folks that are not only going to be killer colleagues for the rest of my life, but really good friends. And I'm excited to go forward with them. However, the way that I want to build my business and the way that I want to build my future in real estate looks a little different than their company structure. And that is something that I didn't fully realize until I was in there, and you don't know until you're in a business. I learned a whole lot while I was there. You know, had incredible mentors and people to talk to and to learn from, and had some really great classes. But I feel like for the next part of my journey, I need to go somewhere that's going to allow me to really build my brand. And as you can see behind me, you're in my new home office. I spent the last, 2 weeks building this, getting it ready to bring you guys really exciting information, some really fun stuff. We're going to do interviews in here. We're going to do podcasts. You can see I've got all sorts of interesting things behind me, and all of them mean something to me. So, you know, I'll be going through that as part of my introduction, so that all of you can get to know a little bit more about me. But I'm still going to be here to serve Spokane and Eastern Washington, as, you know, not only one of your newest realtors, but definitely one of your most dynamic. If you've been to any of my open houses, if you've seen any of my PR work, you've got to know how dedicated I am. When I am enthused about doing something, I do it. One of the journeys we'll talk about at some point, we won't get into it really a bunch today, but was my journey with keto and the fact that I lost 150 pounds in a year because I put my mind to it. So I can put my mind to anything, and that includes selling your home. You know, your dream home deserves your dream realtor, and I know that's me. And I'm really excited to keep growing here in Spokane, keep meeting folks, keep meeting all of you. So, with all of the experience that I gathered in the last 6 months, I'm really excited to bring a new level of expertise to Spokane. And to not only expand my business, but to expand what I can bring to the community here in Washington. Be sure to subscribe, be sure to like, be sure to ask questions, be sure to comment. I want you guys to grow with me as I grow with you. So I hope you'll stick around. Stay tuned, there's a lot more to come.